The Philippines is endowed with rich water resources, with its numerous rivers and lakes, groundwater, surface water, and rainfall all year round. And yet, around 17 million Filipinos do not enjoy this bounty. More than 50% of the population in some 455 municipalities nationwide do not have access to safe and clean water. What is it like not to have safe and clean water in the home or in the community?
Before we fetch water about 3 kilometers from our house. Most of the household got its water from that area. Artesian well, the old artesian well.
The problem is not just the time spent to obtain water from distant springs or unsafe wells. Because community residents queue up for water or fetch it every day, their productive time for livelihood activities or domestic chores is diminished. For children who help fetch water for the home, they lose time and opportunity for study and play. Since the water comes from unsafe sources, like dug wells or open springs, many household members, especially children, suffer from diarrhea and other waterborne diseases.
Yung problema naman namin noon, pag umulan, hindi kami nakakakot, umaapaw, umapasok na yung tubig sa ilog, madumi na.
How has this problem of access to water services been addressed by municipal LGUs? The existing water supply system of Naawan in Misamis Oriental is managed and operated by the municipal government. It used to serve only 3 barangays, Poblacion, Linangkayan, and Maputi, which constitute about 50% of the municipality's population.
When I was the mayor in 2001, nakita ko yung mga tao naglinya sa isang deep well eh. Saka it takes time, it takes 2 hours to get water. Saka may water system kami dito, pero yung sistema is dilapidated na. Hindi 24 hours yung supply ng tubig.
To provide water services to more households and more barangays in the municipality, the Naawan LGU adopted the Municipal Economic Enterprise and Development Approach. This approach required them to establish the Municipal Economic Enterprise and Development Office, or MEEDO.
Ang MEEDO ay isang response ng LGU doon sa existing problem on management with the water system and other economic enterprises ng munisipyo.
Through the creation of an ordinance, a MEEDO was created, Municipal Ordinance Number 4, Series of 2003.
Creating the MEEDO involved enhancing the capability of the people operating the municipal water system to manage it as an enterprise. The MEEDO hired a manager to oversee and supervise the water system. It also set up a management board, which is composed of multi-sectoral representatives from the LGU and Sangguniang Bayan. Also represented in the board are community organizations like the Market Vendors Association, Water Users Association, and Farmers Association.
Ang mga tubig na yan, bago ginawa yung water system namin, nagkaroon ho ng inspeksyon sa site. At saka sinisiguro ho namin na ito ay malayo sa mga toilet ho ng mga tao. Gumawa kami ng monthly water sampling para matiyak namin na kung mayroon mang contamination, correct namin agad.
The LGU is mostly involved in planning and development. It is also responsible for ensuring that the water for consumers is safe and clean. In Santa Cruz, Davao del Sur, the LGU operates another scheme. The new Santa Cruz Water System is a project of the local government unit under the LGU Urban Water and Sanitation Project.
2002, when we were approached by DBP representatives and DILG representatives, proposing to us a certain kind of a scheme backed up by World Bank. The scheme is called DBL, Design, Build, and Lease.
The project adopted the Design, Build, Lease, or DBL scheme, where the LGU owns the water system, but its operation is leased to a private organization. This scheme models public-private partnership. Under this scheme, developers were required to submit proposals. SIG Construction and Industrial Corporation won the right to design and build the Santa Cruz water system and operate it for 15 years.
SEG will be paying a lease fee to the municipal government of Santa Cruz. This amount will also be the one that will be paid by us to the loan that we obtained from DBP. But there's already a little markup because the LGU provided a counterpart of 10% of the total cost.
First time ng operation namin, medyo nahirapan kami sa mga tao, lalo na yung in terms of social acceptability. Because nasanay sila sa murang tubig, then nung mag-start na itong bagong water system, siyempre mas mahal because bagong system and kailangan i-recover yung investment, pero mas maganda naman ang services na inaasahan ng tao.
Before we entered even into a contract, we have to get an authority from our Sangguniang Bayan. As to the water rates, has to be legislated by way of an ordinance.
With the water facility installed, the next challenge was to maintain the quality of the water. The water must be kept safe and clean for consumers. In contrast to Santa Cruz in Davao del Sur, with its privately run water supply system, Basud Camarines Norte has its water users associations. Basud is a third-class municipality in Camarines Norte and has 29 barangays. Most of the residents of Basud get their water from deep and shallow wells, open dug wells or mountain springs. These are categorized as Level 1 water facility. Some barangays enjoy Level 2 water facility. This is a communal faucet system, with each faucet serving on the average 25 households. Its water is sourced from mountain springs.
Kung sino ang maayos at makakapag-comply kaagad ng mga dokumento ay masama sa unang batch ng award ng tubig para sa mga waterless sa municipality. Kaya sinerte naman tayo dahil sa ayos at ganda ng ating engineering at MPDC ay talagang naibigay natin yung pangangailangan ng tatlong ahensya ng gobyerno para i-award yung 10 million na paunang pondo para sa patubig ng Basud.
To operate and manage their Level 2 water facility, the barangay residents organized into their own Water Users Association.
Sila po ay nakikinig naman kung anong sesyon ang magagawa na bawal yung ganito, bawal yung nakikinig naman po sila. At hindi naman po sila tumutulong. At tumutulong din sila sa mga bayanihan pagdating sa tubig.
What benefits do the municipal LGUs and their communities now enjoy with their operational water systems? The LGU of Naawan, with its facility run as an economic enterprise through the MEEDO, has put in place a stable water system that provides an abundant supply to its consumers. It is also bringing in collections multiplied many times over.
Kung sa sa income lang, 60,000 pesos lang ang isang taon ng koleksyon. Pero nang mag-start ho yung operation ng MEEDO, makikita nyo from 2004, 975,000 plus ang income. At pataas na yon. Hanggang sa 2010, nagkaroon ng 4.3. Isa pala sa kailangan kung magkaroon ng kumpanya is yung stability ng water system. So doon kami nakapuntos na kung may mag-invest, maganda pag may abundance yung water system.
Naawan's increased income has enabled the municipal government to provide better and more services for its residents. For the Santa Cruz LGU in Davao del Sur, partnering with a private company that efficiently operates the water system has its distinct advantages. The private company's technical personnel provide quality work through their competence and expertise. For its part, the LGU, through the Municipal Health Office, monitors the water quality, while its engineering department oversees the technical side of the operation. The improvement of its water system in partnership with a private developer has enabled the Santa Cruz LGU to enhance and expand its public services.
Because aside from this factor, no, na it's really a basic need of mankind, water can also be utilized as an economic enterprise of government. It is also something that is so related, interconnected with the maintenance of good health. So these are the factors probably that we have also to consider, and that could have been the reason why the local government of Santa Cruz invested so much on water services.
The SIG, as private developer, on the other hand, demonstrates how public-private partnership effectively works at the municipal level. The residents of Kaayunan, San Felipe, and Tuaca in Camarines Norte operate their own water systems through their respective associations and now enjoy access to water for their domestic use.
Nang simula pong umupo ako, lahat ng dito sa Purocono, lahat sila inaabot na ng tubig. Nabigyan po sila ng additional linya ng tubig.
The LGU of Basud provided assistance in establishing the barangay-based water users associations and in widening the coverage of the barangay-managed water systems.
We package the project, the construction of water system, as an economic enterprise of the local government unit, since it was planned to serve the whole municipality. So the design is in anticipation for its upgrading from level 2 to level 3.
More households in Basud now enjoy having access to safe and clean water. Aside from establishing the water users associations, the barangay councils also provide management support.
Nagpasa po ng mga ordinansa ang Barangay Council na dumaan sa public hearing na inaprubahan po ng taong barangay na kinakailangan protektahan ang mga tap stand, huwag itong matapunan ng anumang mga basura, na yun ay lubos na nakaapekto sa kalusugan, lalong-lalo na yung umiinom galing po sa aming creek.
Naawan, Santa Cruz, and Basud, 3 LGUs that faced the challenge of providing safe and clean water for its residents. LGUs that addressed the challenge in 3 different ways. LGUs that responded and are reaping the benefits of their actions. Naawan in Misamis Oriental shows how to run an LGU like a business organization by making investments to realize financial gain, and how to operate a water services system as a business enterprise with skilled management staff.
Our thrust is to work with fellow LGUs because there is more to cooperation than working alone. Naawan is currently replicating a best practice model in a region-wide project.
Talagang ginawa natin na although we are a public entity, pero we have yung LGU kaya na magnegosyo. Whatever internal revenue allotment na binigay ng gobyerno sa ating national government, yung local income natin parang pantay. So that's my dream. Saka good governance, transparency sa disbursement, sa operation ng LGU.
Okay, nag-invest kami kasi alam namin very important ang water.
Santa Cruz and Davao del Sur demonstrates that public-private partnership at the municipality level can be implemented effectively to run a water system that provides adequate water supply for residents and enhances the financial capacity of the LGU.
Obtaining a loan from government banks, I think it should not be something that the LGU should be afraid of, because our government banks are there to help us, because these are partner government agencies.
Basud in Camarines Norte models how communities can be empowered through barangay-based water users association to operate and manage their own water systems and thus provide access to safe and clean water to their households.
Ang kailangan lang po talaga ay political will. Talagang kapag pinasok mo ang isang bagay, ay gawin mo ang lahat. At sa kapasidad ng panunungkulan mo o kung may kapasidad ka sa private, ay itulong mo na.
These LGUs took the challenge for their constituencies, for the residents in their communities. For water is a basic human right. Whether by the enterprise approach, public-private partnership, or Barangay Water Users Association, LGUs are duty-bound to uphold this right. Every local government unit that upholds the right to water is exercising good governance. LGUs are duty bearers. They have the obligation to uphold every person's right to safe, clean, adequate, and affordable water. In a country where 17 million are denied access to water, providing water is indeed good governance.
Tubig!